Very much, everyone. Can you hear me okay? I know sometimes you have to hold this close. Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and Eid Mubarak, if you're still celebrating. This is a welcome to our Eid gathering, because that's what this is. And I want to thank Azim and Irfan, Malik, and Build Canada Together for hosting tonight. I think just about everybody has been introduced, so I'll spend a little bit of time giving you a little update. First, I know many of you were involved in last year's leadership race, where we attracted over 100,000 new members. And I want to say, no matter who you supported, today we are only one team. One team, we have come together. It doesn't matter anymore. We are all working together for the same purpose, and that is to change the direction that the province is on and defeat the Ford government. Yes? We need to bring reason back. We need to bring prosperity back. And what I've been talking a lot about is bringing back what I've been calling abundance. Abundance. We need to create abundance. The same kind of abundance I had when I was young and had lots of options. And my career path was get a good education, and doors will open for you. If you work hard, you'll get a good job and you'll be able to afford to buy a house. And you will have a beautiful middle class life. And raise your children. But that's not true today for our young people. They're losing the dream of owning their own house. People are suffering as well because they can't afford the cost of living. Is your life more affordable today than it was before Doug Ford? No. Not at all. He has the highest spending budget on record, $214 billion. They talked about the Kathleen Wynne budget. His is far higher. The debt is higher. The deficit is higher. The deficit is $9 billion. And I can't account for it. I don't know where it went. Honestly, it didn't go into building housing. They're walking back all their legislation. It didn't go into healthcare. Ask Dr. Shafiq, who is a practicing doctor. There is no improvement in our healthcare. In fact, it was an effective cut because the increase was lower than the rate of inflation. Education was cut by $400 million, and our colleges and universities are being starved, and they're relying on foreign students. They need to be funded properly. In Ontario, we only fund 30% of the operating revenue of our colleges and universities. What if I told you in every other province, it's at least 60%? Shameful, shameful. And this is why they're relying on foreign students. So that has to change. A lot has to change, including the leadership. And I know that's why we're all here. And we're all here because of a by-election that was called on May 2nd. And our candidate is Galen Naidoo Harris. Hey. A very strong community leader, business person, was raised here in this community, participates on various boards and committees. His mother, of course, our daughter here, Indira Naidoo Harris, of course, a cabinet minister, and brings so much to the table. And I'm going to invite her up a little later because Galen has been working so hard and so long in this bad weather that he's down tonight. We didn't want to infect any of us, so he stayed home, and I'll be speaking on his behalf. And so will Indira. But we still need your help. We need this badly. We need to show our strength. This is a winnable riding. When we got out of the gate, we were completely tied. So with all of you and all your friends, your families, your networks, in your mosques, no matter where, no matter who you know, think about your neighbors and their families. Think whether you know others. We need to get the message out. Support Galen Naidoo Harris. And we need your help to do it. The by-election, as I said, is May 2nd, but the advanced polling starts April 24th. April 24th. And it's good to get out and vote on the advanced polls. Bring your friends and families out. But if you can actually go to the election office and vote any day you want, if it's handier for you. So let's not wait to the last minute. This is a very important riding. We've been hearing rumblings that they might even go to an early election, not after 4 years, after 2 years. If we start winning ridings like we did last year, they won't go, they'll be threatened. So let me tell you the story of Scarborough-Guildwood. After Mitzi Hunter resigned, we nominated Andrea Hazel. They put everything into it. The premier himself showed up time after time. He went into every mosque, into every Gurdwara, into every mandir to send the message. He brought John Tory to canvass for Gary Crawford. They did voice drops every week. They put everything into it. Every cabinet minister came out with their teams to canvass. And they were so confident that they would take it from us. But Andrea Hazel and you prevailed, and we won. Yeah. And then there was Canada Carleton, outside of Ottawa, a riding we have never held before. Never. They took it for granted that they were going to win. They put all their efforts into Scarborough-Guildwood, and all the Ottawa ridings came together to help our candidate, Karen McCrimmon, who had been a federal member and had good name recognition. And lo and behold, on election night, who was the winner? Karen McCrimmon. So we are so pleased. We took those two. We went from 7 seats to 9, and now this will be 10. And we have another by-election in Lambton, Kent, Middlesex. For those of you who have family out there or feel like making a road trip once in a while, if you have the time, it's near Strathroy, about 20 minutes outside London. And we're very competitive there as well. So if you have friends and family out that way, please tell them as well to vote for our candidate, Kathy Burghardt-Jessen. Kathy is the mayor of a town called Lucan-Biddle, and she's a third-term mayor and a longtime warden of the county as well. Extremely qualified. We saw the debates. No one knew the issues like Kathy, inside out. Such a superior candidate. And her father, Jack Burkhart, was the member of parliament, so great name recognition. And then he went on the nightly news in London. So people know who she is. So if you have family and friends, this too is a riding we can take. It was Monty McNaughton's previously, and we would love to win this one too. But all of you here, we're asking for your support here in Milton, because this is very winnable. And with your help and your support, we will win.
We will win.